Hello and welcome to Out of Spec Reviews. You join me with something very special, and that is the Nissan Prototype Z. This is Nissan's intent to bring a next generation Z car to the market, and man, have they got things right. Let me take you around. This is a prototype vehicle from Nissan, and it makes me very happy and very excited, and let me explain to you why. First off, look at the design. It is Z car all the way. Nissan's really going back to its roots as one of the most amazing sports car makers with this particular model, and everything here is production intent. It doesn't necessarily mean that it will make it to production, but this is what the engineers want to bring, and they're working very hard on it. Twin turbocharged 3-liter V6. We don't know any specs, but the most important spec, and arguably the one that only matters, is this thing right here in the middle. There is a knob that can be moved, and yes, it's a manual transmission, of course, and that makes me so happy. We need more enthusiast vehicles, and this seems to do that. Let me take you around and show you some of the details on the car. For example, the taillights look very reminiscent of 300ZX. You can see that black bar across. A lot of the design cues come from the previous generations of Z. Now, I really hope the Fairlady Z badging comes to the US market and stays there. I really want this car to be called that. It's so JDM, so cool. Of course, the Z badge is now on the C pillar, harkening back to previous generations. Love that that's back there. And even a little etching in the glass that says since 1969, and then until, well, it's still going. So there is no date after that. In terms of styling and look, obviously, again, this is production, so it's so hard to gauge, or pre-production, so hard to gauge what will make it to production, but it's on some extremely sticky Dunlop tires with this Nissan Z lettering in here. Big, massive, vented disc brakes, beautiful headlight array with little Z badging inside of it. I love all the little details that the engineers did. And so let's sit inside. I wish we could drive it. I wish we could drift it and show you everything that we can do, but I haven't sat inside, so let's see how it feels. Really nice door handles right here on the side. I don't exactly know if you can even open it though. Can we sit inside? We might be able to. Let's see. Ah, sorry. So there's a little button there that opens it up. Might just be pre-production. Is it pre-production? Yeah, okay. So the door handles will work on the normal one. And let's sit in here. First, before we do that, of course, you can see all this yellow stitching around the car. Really gives the seats sort of a 3D texture throughout here. Feels really nice. Everything else feels pretty standard sports car. Let's sit inside. Oh yes, this is great. First off, a lot of visibility. I wasn't expecting it, but something you get with a sloping roofline is that the windshield is quite large, so you can really have good visibility around the car. And hatchback. I'm gonna put my dog in this thing and we're cruising around the canyons. Can't wait. Of course, you just gotta love the 3-pedal transmission with the manual. That's just makes it right there. Do I need to say more? It has screens, it has infotainment. The engineers, of course, pre-programmed in like the miles remaining distance to empty is 370. It's the miles on the vehicle odometer is 1969 when the first Z car was launched. So they had some fun with it, but you know, that doesn't really matter. Really, all we need is 3 pedals, nice sounding engine, and then good driving roads. And that's what this car is built for. This is built for the enthusiast. It's built really for me. I kind of want one. Can't wait to drive it. So let's take one last look at the beautiful Z from the exterior and just admire, because this hopefully in this exact trim will make it to the streets. I really like it. And something that you don't really catch in photos, this front grille looks so much better in person than it does in some of these photos. It kind of looks like a hollow rectangle, but it's actually got this depth to it. 2 layers here in the grille. Looks, I would say, really nice. Seriously, it doesn't look bad to me at all. And then down the side, there's a hard crease that doesn't come up in photos either. So it gives this car a lot more depth than photographed. And I think once everyone sees it in person, they'll probably agree that it's going to be one of the all-time best looking cars on sale. Thanks for watching, and just admire its beauty.